All right, so Dad, tell that story again.
First.
What were you saying?
Wait a minute, I have to pee first.
Mom's got to pee first. We got her on film talking about peeing.
So this is,
Yeah.
So I'll go get someone.
Yeah, time
The
out.
hand is right there. The waves came up
Peoples.
and smashed him
yeah. Wow.
So how did you guys meet?
Oh Lord, Dad had moved down on our street.
What is it?
He said, how did we meet?
Yes.
Keep answering the questions. I'm gonna get somebody.
I said, Dad,
Uh-huh.
moved down from upstate
Okay.
on the street where I live.
Okay.
16. I always liked him, I told you that. But there was another girl that liked him. He was mad when he asked me out. Betty down. Remember Betty?
Now, how did you get moved in the same street? Just
Oh, he
because
moved down from upstate.
You
His
was
dad
somebody
was
there?
working. His dad was
We
working.
moved down from upstate.
Under the same street? It just happened to be the same street?
I was 15 years old.
You were 15? And you were
I guess she was 13, probably.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
But we
met.
didn't start going out then.
Okay.
right away.
But did you like her then?
He did not like girls.
I
He's a
came from
15-year-old
upstate.
boy.
All we did up there was
He
play
did not like
sports.
girls.
Okay.
We played basketball all winter. We'd go over to the community hall.
Yes.
Play basketball all
Yes.
winter long.
Yeah.
And before that, we would be playing football.
Right.
In the fall. Yeah. And in the spring, we were up in the woods
Right?
swimming.
Right?
Because we had a stream that coming down.
Pushed me over to the door.
And every spring, we used to
Got a
dam it,
disconnector.
Yes.
get a dam.
It's fine for him, but don't go on to the thing. I gotta go to the pit. To the pit.
We didn't even have games.
And that was in the spring. That was pretty.
Oh,
All summer long.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
'Cause that's pretty
oh,
cool.
girl.
She's
How
on
are
the
you
she's on the
guys?
big one, so I took her off.
Ah, okay.
Hi.
She's your aide today. She's the one going to take care of you.
Yesterday?
No, it's another lady.
Oh.
Okay, so I just came to show her. Okay?
Yeah.
Today not me, till
You sure
Tuesday.
can. She's my pal. I don't know how I put up
Let's
with
get you
me.
in there. You
Yeah.
said you gotta
Oh,
go.
you gotta
Come on,
Exactly.
so stop stalling, Mom.
She was kicking it out of me.
All right.
Woo!
All right, so Dad, you need to tell the story of riding the cow.
We were just.
Well, they
Wow.
can't talk about that.
I had a friend that his family had a farm.
Okay.
And one weekend we went out on the farm and stayed there. And they had cows.
Uh-huh.
And I tried riding one day. And it ran by a tree and knocked me right off. Yeah,
Were you the only one riding one, or
I
were
was
you?
the only guy.
Wait, how
There were the guys there.
how'd you get on the cow?
I just jumped on him. I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought you were in the tree and jumped on the cow and he can't see. I've been telling this story
He
wrong.
knocked me off on the tree.
So he ran under the tree.
Yeah.
So how long were you on?
Not long.
Yeah.
And did you ever drink fresh milk from a cow?
We talked about this.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
So is it a male or a female cow?
I don't know.
You didn't check?
It wouldn't be a bull.
No.
So as soon as you hopped on the cow, did the cow run?
Oh.
Or that wasn't running?
Knocked me off.
Yeah. They probably don't like to have anyone sitting on them, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't see many people riding cows.
No. Well,
Unless they're bull riding.
Yes.
we were like 12,
They're gonna
13
kick
years
off.
old, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you remember when you were that old.
Yeah.
Silly things you do.
Yeah.
Made a lot of sense then, right?
Never rode a cow. We rode trees.
But that's the way we spent our years. Playing basketball in the winter,
And I'll show you
football
one.
before,
Okay?
and
I'll
all
show
summer
you.
long I was up in the woods. Swimming.
Any baseball?
No, I never played baseball.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason or other. My dad did, my uncle did, my cousin,
Yeah.
John, Rexley,
Yeah.
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never really, we played a little bit, because there was a field over from where we lived.
Yeah.
And we would play in there, not a lot. I never played any like organized.
Like in a league or anywhere.
Yeah.
Just pickup games.
Just
Yeah.
Who's in the Hall of Fame?
His
My
cousin, Exie, the softball Hall of
My
Fame.
cousin
Okay,
Yeah.
is, he's in the softball Hall of Fame from upstate.
okay.
Yeah, you can look his obituary up, I think, still. John X, what they called, my uncle was X, that was his middle nickname, and they called his son Exie. He was the softball player. I think one of the manufacturers named the bat after him. Yeah.
So he died 9 years ago.
Yeah, oh, you got him on there?
He died, softball legend John X.E. died. Andrew dies, yeah.
Yeah, his father and my father were brothers, and they could hit the ball and left. They were good players.
So he won 501 career games as a coach at Holy Cross and
Yeah,
Bishop
he
O'Hara.
He coached the girls' high school softball team. How many games did he win?
501.
I know they won the state championship.
And it said he was also a Hall of Famer at both the state and national level. Huh.
Yeah,
There you go.
I think his brother still played. That guy was big.
It's like such a
Big
blind
feet.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was huge, and his brother was too.
Yeah, he's there he is there. So he's got a big guy. He liked his food and his beverages.
Very, very popular.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine.
So you got the whole story around that.
Well, that's just a quick one.
Yeah,
I mean, his obituary is on here.
yeah.
Well, there's an obituary guest book.
Did you grow up
There
on
he is.
a,
He doesn't look too Irish. He looks like Archie Bunker.
He looks like my uncle
Yeah,
and my father sort of too.
Yeah.
A rounded face like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
How old was he when he died?
70.
Okay.
So he was 11 years younger than you. He was born in 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had two sisters and a brother.
Huh.
now did you grow up on a farm or did you, no?
I grew up in a small town.
Small town.
I was actually born at home too, not in the hospital.
Yeah?
Yeah. Born at home.
And your brother too?
I think he was born in a hospital in Carterville.
He needed all the extra help.
No, she figured I did it once. I'll do it at home.
A lot of people were born, I guess in Germany too, born at home.
Don't think so, but I
No,
maybe-
years ago.
Yeah,
Years when I was
maybe,
in the 30s.
In the 30s.
maybe,
Yeah,
probably.
sure.
I don't recommend it, but
You wouldn't have time to get to the hospital
Yeah.
because they had these old cars. You didn't know if they're going to run or not.
Yeah.
My dad had an old Model A Ford. Yeah,
Model A. What one's that? Is that one of the
a Model A Ford.
kind you wind up?
No, they did have them. I remember them.
we were actually talking the other day. Did you know, we listened to Seabiscuit. Do you know the horse, the racing horse?
Yeah.
And it was like in the 30s and
There's the-
40s.
Yeah.
There's the Model A.
Like the end 30s, beginning 40s. And we were wondering how old you were then.
Yeah. Do you remember Seabiscuit racing? And
No,
No.
no.
There's like a
name.
it was like a national phenomenon.
Yeah, then they made a movie out of it.
Yeah. Well, the number of people that listened to these races across the country was insane.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, all you had back in them days was a radio.
yeah.
You didn't have a TV to watch stuff.
Right.
People would sit around the radio.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So you don't remember sitting there and listening to the big race?
No.
There was like this match race going on with with
No, I don't remember.
War Admiral or something.
Yeah.
No?
There we go. Light away here. I don't know. Look at that.
Cool.
You're doing circles, Mom.
Gonna start doing donuts in the
Yeah.
parking lot.
So
She's
she.
giving me a
Oh, we'll move her forward. She needs the
I had a
oxygen
good
back.
childhood.
She's
I had a
doing a
good
good job.
childhood.
Yeah.
Where I grew up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice town.
And you had a lot of friends there, like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was nice growing up there. Not like the kids today. I mean, we were never in the house,
Yeah,
always outside.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, even when I grew up, we hardly were at home.
Yeah.
Grew
outside, yeah. Yeah, once in a while we'd go horseback riding,
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
My dad's cousin had a
My
stable,
favorite meat season.
Yeah.
and he owned horses.
Oh, nice.
So we
We're
had-
in 14 nothing.
yeah.
I guess up there, everybody knew each other. And
Yeah, we're still up.
So in town,
15 seconds
everybody,
left in the second.
everybody, it's like wild losing. So
One,
Yeah,
There's
everybody
15
knows
seconds left in the
everybody's
second.
name.
yes.
Second and 4 on
So did
Philadelphia
you know someone,
Cement.
did you have to ride on a tractor?
Tractor?
I
Yes.
spiked the ball to stop the
No, I
ball.
never did. But you know what we used to do?
What?
In the summertime, maybe one of the kids' parents would have a dump truck,
Uh-huh.
big dump truck, and we would hop in the dump truck, everybody chipping a quarter for gas, and he'd drive us up to the lake. There was a lake,
Ah,
there was a couple lakes up there,
uh-huh.
Newton Lake, Chapman Lake, and we'd go swimming.
How many kids did they pile on the back of the dump
Maybe
truck?
3 or 4 is all.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we only got
Just a
a
20
quarter for gas.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's okay, you could buy a gallon of gas for a quarter back then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So did we get the whole story of how they met?
Well, Nana was saying that he moved into the same.
Why didn't I hear them tell it?
Okay, but that's
She
all
was
we
saying how
got.
far they got in the story.
Ah.
She was telling you how
Oh, okay.
before you cut
They
her
got,
very
like,
briefly.
she was 13, he was 15, he was not into girls at that
Yeah.
point, but she said she always liked them, so we kind of
Yeah.
stopped with that.
And then what happened?
finally got him.
How'd you get him?
I was 16. Remember the party your mom gave me down the basement?
Yeah,
What kind of party? Just a
Al
party?
Panero, this was the
Yeah.
fellows and girls that run the neighborhood.
Okay.
Wasn't as many, it was only 4 of us.
Alan, Nick Panero, Bill Owens.
That's right. And Reg was too.
Oh,
Reg was here.
Reg?
Him and Al Panero.
Oh, Al.
Remember they came?
I don't know about Al. We didn't
Yes, they came.
hook up with them until my brother came down.
Well,
When we
he was
moved down-
there.
When we moved down from upstate, my brother was in senior in high school. So my parents left him live up there with my aunt
Oh, okay.
to finish his high school. So he stayed up there for almost a full year.
So he didn't go to Dobbins?
No.
Oh, okay. So
He
you were,
He did to learn printing trade, but it wasn't a school like, I don't know what you call it. He went there just to learn the trade,
mhm.
yeah. You could do that. But
So you had this party.
And I went a year and a half in Orchville High School too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was that Valley View? Or,
It became Valley View. They merged with a couple towns, and then they called it Valley View. But before that was Orchville High School.
Is that the same you went to? The same high school you went to?
She
No.
went to Little Flower.
Little Flower?
Yeah.
Aw. That's Catholic high school.
When we moved down here, the kid next door was going to Dobbins, and he was taking printing trade. And my mother said, "Oh, printing. You're going to go to Dobbins and take the printing trade."
She said
Your
to her,
uncle worked at the Tribune all his life, and even during the Depression, he always had a job. So you're going to become a printer. That's how I went to Dobbins.
wow.
and his mom made him go to Dobbins.
And I
too.
used to have to take a trolley, a bus,
Yeah, right
and
there.
another trolley to get there.
Where was Dobbins?
Down at 21st and Lehigh, down the city, right across the street from Shide Park.
And you were in Germantown?
Yeah,
On
it took,
Springer Street?
yeah, Springer Street, yeah.
And I was at 10th and Luzerne, Little Flower.
Yeah, she had to take us to the trolley.
You took a trolley too? I didn't know that was
Oh,
down.
yes, the
Yeah,
afternoon, I thought, he's coming up.
there's a lot
And I
of,
hoped he was coming up, and so I got in when he was coming up.
a lot of ladies in here went to Little Flower.
Yeah, I know.
And we walked back,
None of them went to Dobbins. though.
Yeah.
we all was.
It was kind
And
of
he
looked
started
down on because it's
staying
a
with me.
vocational technical school.
Yeah.
So he did it for a while. And when he,
Not many
when he
people
asked me out, I
go
was
to
so thrilled,
college
because
when
I
they get
didn't
out of there.
so
Yeah.
I went and told my mother.
But
Well, you didn't need
it's
to.
about time.
They did have
She
I
did.
know.
printing trade.
Oh.
The printing trades of
And they
Philadelphia.
loved her.
Oh, that's
I
good.
Well,
sponsored
you can see
one
why
kid
he's
every
been
year
going
to
on.
Oh, yeah.
go to
Yeah.
Carnegie Tech
Mm-hmm.
for the printing, and I was picked for it, and I didn't go.
Wow.
I didn't want to go, I was sick of school.
Down Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That became Carnegie Mellon.
Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore, now it's Rochester Institute.
Oh, it's
That's where they
RIT.
have the printing trade.
Okay.
Yeah, Carnegie dropped the printing trade.
Huh.
I got out of there, I had a job the next day. I graduated one day, went to work the next day on a small weekly newspaper.
And how much were you making?
$23 a week was my pay.
Yeah.
That was my pay, that's my take-home pay,
So that was in 19 what?
1950.
1950. So you're 18 years old.
I was setting type for the complete, it was a weekly newspaper down at, what's it called, no, Strawberry Mansion it's called,
Uh-huh.
down at Ridge Avenue, and I forget, but it's a bad neighborhood right now. It's a lot of Jewish neighborhood then,
Is that Fairmont Park?
but,
I think.
yeah, I was setting type for the whole newspaper, all doing the ads and everything. It was a 17-year-old kid.
Huh.
He's a smart kid though.
Wow.
And if the machine broke down, I fixed it, that's all I learned.
He's still fixing things.
I worked there for almost a year, and I thought, no, there's something better than this. So I went back to school to Mr. Ramsell, who was my teacher. And I asked him if he knew of any other place to go to work. He said, oh yeah, somebody's looking right now. It's a place called International Printing Company. And they were down at Second and Chestnut, right across from the Customs House. I went
Second
down
and
there.
Chestnut.
Huh?
Second and Chestnut.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I went down there and they fired me right away. You know what the guy did? He took a rag and threw it over the keyboard. And he gave me some stuff to set.
Yeah.
Not looking at the keyboard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that was your interview.
Yeah. Precor
he was
Pacradoni.
smart. He's still
His
smart.
name
Oh,
was
yeah.
Precor Pacradoni.
Crecor Pacradoni.
Yeah.
They were Armenian.
Yeah.
They were the greatest people to work for.
Yeah.
He was the cousin of the owners.
So wait, so how did you end up in the Navy? How old were you when you went in the Navy?
No, you
Oh, he was going to be-
Korea was on, and everybody had to register for the draft.
Yeah.
So had a couple good friends, Al and Nick Panero. Uncle Tom was already in the Navy, because if you were going to be drafted, you're going to be in the Army,
Oh, yeah.
and then you're right in Korea
Yeah.
on the ground. So a lot of guys are joining the Navy because it's better being on the ground, you know what I mean, in Korea. So we joined, but we went in the reserves, knowing that after 2 years reserve, you had to go 2 years active. That's what we did.
So how old were you? When did you join?
I was 18.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you think you're.
No, you had to be 18. When you turned 18, you had to register for the draft.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have that anymore, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Do
because
they?
we
Yeah.
had-
I had to register. It came back. It
Isn't
came
it?
back when I was there. Selective service. You have to register.
It's only, I think, if you want
Yeah.
your, was it driver's license or to vote?
No, you have to. When I was, it
I
was
think-
during when the whole Libyan conflict thing was going on. When I was like 18, 19, they brought it back
Okay.
Yeah. I
because
think
I had to
it's-
register.
You
know
only
what?
register, I think, if you wanted to
Jack,
get a driver's license or
when
you
you
wanted
go
to register to vote. That's what
In the
you
desk
register.
store.
Wow.
So like if you never do one of
At the desk
those,
store.
they can
The
never
desk-
come at you because
Good
they don't
luck.
have you
The desk store.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
in their system to
Here is,
register. But I think it might be driver's license. When you go to get your driver's license, you have to be registered for the draft.
Anyway, there's a thing there of the Tom's women.
Aren't they working to try
And
and get
maybe
some
the
women?
whole thing. One of them had, we had the, how they got in the Navy,
Oh, okay.
all that stuff.
Oh, really? It's in there?
Yes, it's in there, it's in one of those folders.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
but what, yeah, it's been in there, and there all these years.
What? I
I used to file everything. So did Dad.
You did do what?
Huh?
You did what?
I used to file, and so did Dad, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I was talking about this the other day. Do you still have all those slides? Remember all
Yeah,
the
there's
slides that
some.
you had, and there was that
Yeah.
little slide viewer thing?
Yeah, but I don't know where that is, but I saw them slides somewhere. They're still in the house somewhere.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
we
in the
got-
hope chest.
Yeah.
on
They're in
the hope chest?
The only
Okay.
thing is, we don't have the projector anymore.
Well, do you have that little handheld thing, remember?
Yeah.
You would put a slide in,
Yeah.
and it was backlit, you
Oh,
press the
okay,
button.
okay.
Yeah, but you could, I mean, you can get slide
Yeah,
projectors.
Oh, okay.
we got, the slides are somewhere. I remember seeing them down
Are
there.
they
I
from
got a
the
lot of
floor?
slides from when I was in the Navy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'd love to see those.
Oh, yeah. I had one, we were in one spot, I don't know if it was Italy or whatever, the catacombs
Mhm.
underneath it, where they used to put their dead. They had all these dead people on the walls.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so I had pictures of them.
I don't remember seeing those.
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
yeah, the catacombs,
Yeah.
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 I remember seeing
Yeah.
pictures of the, was it tulips?
Oh, that's
Was it?
it.
Oh,
Alan,
The
yeah.
tulips, that was it.
Yeah.
Do you
Amsterdam.
remember
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alan
anytime,
Pinero?
anytime we went to a town
Yeah.
or something, if they had a tour on, bus tour, I
I love
took
this
it.
picture.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mama.
You look at this picture, I love it.
Oh,
Maybe
Where'd you get that from? I don't know how I got it on my phone.
I think one Sarah or
1953.
so that might be, so Jordan found up in our bedroom, up on the shelf in the closet, there's an
Oh.
old album of
That's
yours.
when I was still in.
And there's a
reserve.
bunch of old pictures there.
One stripe.
Yeah, I somehow got that sent to me. Someone sent that to me.
Yeah, it was
And
probably
you
on
were
like
in
Father's
reserve,
Day or
you're
something.
not enlisted yet?
What's that?
You're not enlisted when you're in the reserve?
Not that big, I was still in the reserves there.
Okay.
And this picture back there, that's one of my friends, Al Pinero.
Oh, okay.
He was a tremendous ball player. He was a catcher, and he actually went away, was playing minor league, till he broke a hand or something. And that was it for
See, like hardball, baseball?
baseball.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Huh.
His brother Nick was good too. They were really good ball players. But,
So you ended up, you were in the reserves for 2 years, knowing that after 2 years you had to go.
Yeah,
So you were only in for the total of 4, and then
yeah,
you had thrown up enough.
yeah.
So when you first started in the Navy,
There.
what is it?
It's you.
Oh, what do you mean? Wait, why? What is it?
That's not me.
No, it's me.
That's my dad. It's Jim.
It's me.
What do you got in your head?
I don't know. Let me see. What is it?
That's funny. It looks like a hat with something on top.
Oh, it's a hat, and that's an antler sticking. The hat turned backwards,
Okay.
and then there's a little hole there, and I have an antler sticking up.
What car was that?
Oh, that's one of the wagons.
Yeah, one of the wagons, that's
It's
right.
one of the country squires.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, with my
Was
old.
that up in the mountains?
Yeah, it's the cabin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, no more interruptions. So yeah, I know. So when you went into the Navy, you were in the reserves,
Yeah.
and then you ended up in the Navy down where?
Philadelphia.
Roanoke?
Virginia.
I went to boot camp first, Bainbridge, Maryland. From there, I was supposed to go on to Meredith with Uncle Tom, because you could get on with your brother at that time.
Right.
But instead, they shipped me to Norfolk, and I was on a seagoing tug for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have stayed on, it was good too, because you just went out every day, it was like going on a fishing boat.
Yeah.
Coming back in, and you had barracks that you stayed in, you had good food at the instead
And
of-
fresh air.
Yeah, instead, I wanted to get on the Meredith with Uncle Tom, which I did.
So how long were you at Roanoke?
I was like,
How long were you doing the tugboat thing?
oh, a couple months, yeah.
And then so you ended up for almost the whole entire 2 years you were on the Meredith.
Oh,
almost.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
So you were asking this, how long would you be out?
Oh, well, depends, like, we went to Europe a couple times. So you'd be gone for the best part of a year.
But how long would you be out at sea before you ported?
Well, not, a couple of weeks by the time you got over there,
Right.
yeah. You know, we didn't do much, like maneuvers and stuff like that. We just one took over and went over into the Mediterranean at Gibraltar,
Uh-huh.
you know. Cruised the Mediterranean for a while. Went to Palermo, Sicily. From there we went to Athens, Greece.
So you docked at these places?
Did I what?
You docked at these places?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Anytime there'd be a bus tour or something, I would take it.
right,
But coming back out, we went to Portugal, and they had a bus tour that went to Fatima,
uh-huh,
where, you know, you try it and do
Nice.
all that. And I took that, and we're out in Fatima, and we went into this restaurant, you know, it was a whole bus full of sailors,
mm-hmm,
and a restaurant to eat, and there was nuns that were waiting on table, because everything over there was, you know, well, really religious. But the mistake was, their water's not good to drink over there. So they're bringing pitchers of wine to the table,
oh boy,
like a white wine, very weak, but it was wine. And that's all the sailors needed.
yeah,
Hey, bring us another pitcher over here, we
Yeah.
need more water. So we went to Seville, and we went to Spain. In Spain, I went to Seville, I saw a bullfight.
did you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have pictures of that?
No.
Oh.
No, but, like I say, any place there was a bus tour, I would take it. That's why when Amsterdam, I had all the pictures of the tulips. It's like in this country where they grow a field of corn,
Yeah,
it was all tulips over there. Nothing but like red tulips here, yellow tulips there. It was beautiful.
The famous picture is like a windmill or something
Yeah.
in there or
Yeah,
something?
there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I liked Wales too. Wales was a nice place.
How do
And
you
you
like
England?
whales, like,
Full of whales.
Yeah,
just, it's like, I like
Yeah.
them.
We were in Ireland for, I think, 18 days. But we were in Ireland in March, and the weather's really bad over there. It's rainy all the time.
Yeah.
Now, why were you there for that long? Did
I don't know.
Did
Well, we
they
were
stop?
supposed, before we went there, we went to, after Spain, we went to France, Lahore, France. From there, we went to Germany. We went to 2 ports in Germany. We went to Wilhelmshaven and Bremerhaven. And we were supposed to go to Norway after that. But something happened, the Crown Prince died or something. So then we went to Ireland, and we stayed there. Well, we went to Wales, and then England, and then Ireland, and then Scotland.
That's all over, Jim.
yeah.
So it was all,
So if you were in Ireland for 18 days, so
Yeah.
the boat's docked
yeah.
for 18 days.
Oh, yeah.
How often can you go off?
Oh, you can go off every day if you wanted. But it was a lot, it was miserable.
But so you like had a curfew, you gotta be back by a certain time?
But you know what a lot of guys used to do? They would buy a carton of cigarettes. You could buy them on the ship for like $1.50,
Yeah,
and they would take them ashore. And they could go into the nearest bar and eat.
And give them cigarettes as payment?
Trade it off for cigarettes.
uh-huh,
It was not legal to do, they used to sneak them under their coat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to tell, he has to tell you some more stories about my boat. When Uncle Tom was on there, the two of you.
What?
When you and Tom were on there together, on the DD-890.
Yeah, that's what we were on, 890.
She wants you to tell stories of Uncle Tom, I think.
You and Uncle Tom.
Amsterdam. Uncle Tom was a great one for going ashore and drinking. Well, we're supposed to pull out from Amsterdam, like 800 in the morning or something. He's not back yet. Here they're starting to pull the,
Oars or whatever in.
The lines?
start to pull the lines.
Yeah.
I look, here he comes down, walking down up here. He was lucky because there was always an officer of the day at the gangplank
Yeah.
to check everybody, but the guy was already on board ship. So Uncle Tom just made it before they pulled the gangplank in.
Did he all run, or did he just walk?
He just walked.
Probably staggered.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Did you do that
But
a lot?
some of the guys though, boy, they used to get so drunk.
Did you ever lose anybody on the port?
No.
No.
But I hear stories about guys down in Cuba, I never went to Cuba. Guantanamo Bay, they would go ashore, they get bombed. And I remember one guy, I don't know how he did it, but he wound up on a buoy. Sometimes the ship that anchors out.
Yeah.
And you gotta take a little boat to get in.
Yeah.
So he's on this buoy, I try to get him back to the ship. I don't know how he got
Oh
there.
my gosh.
But he was bombed, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Bomb swam out to a
We had
buoy.
one guy on the ship, his name was Wally Hunter, and he was all muscle, really built guy. When he drank, don't go near him, you know, because he got
Angry drunk.
Yeah, so he got drunk one time and it's coming on board the ship, and we had this big Pollock, gunner's mate. He was officer of the deck, watching guys, and Wally Hunter come on, started to pick on him.
Picked on the wrong guy.
He beat Wally Hunter looked like he would throw a beat gun. Yeah, he didn't fool with that guy.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they have the, you know, there's all those
But
pictures
he
of
was,
them.
he was one of the guys when he
Yeah.
got really
And book
nasty.
of the Navy
He
that
didn't
they.
do it near him.
There's a book.
So what was
Yeah, I didn't
your
know there
rank?
was a book. I have to go
Oh,
look at
yeah,
that.
yeah, the
Yeah.
red, I think the big
Right.
cover.
Yeah.
I was the
But I
third
went down
class.
to Virginia,
I had like
Mr.
an
and
eagle
Mrs. Mack.
there with
I
one
think
stripe down.
twice.
I was only in there 2 years.
Down in
And then
Virginia.
I was just up for my next promotion, which was
So,
2 stripes.
Yeah.
wait. Oh, you weren't married
Three
yet.
stripes to
No.
two stripes?
That would have
It's
been
a promotion?
that would have been second class.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's
And
mom
second
and dad.
class is better than third class?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know,
Then
I
it goes up
slept
to
in.
first class.
I don't know whether I slept with his mother or I was just,
So if I'd have been in there longer, I would have probably
was
been
dad
cheap.
fatal face anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. 2 years was
I had
enough.
Now, did
But I don't think
you,
I could ever
because when we
sleep
were on
anyway.
there, they were showing I can't remember what they were. They were like little bosses, they were managers, kind of like, what were they called? The managers on the boat? The ones that got
The CPOs.
CPOs, the chief
Right,
petty
chief
officer.
petty officer, yeah.
The chiefs, yeah.
There was
So
the-
you were third class.
Yeah, it was third class, then second class, first class, and then chief.
And then she, oh,
So
that's
what was
what
below
you-
third class?
Pardon me?
What was below third class?
Seaman first class. That's just 3 stripes on your arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you moved up one.
Yeah, after so long, you could take the test to see if you passed and move on.
Okay.
So I was just getting ready to take the test for second class, and that's when I got out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any privilege with going from,
You got a little more money.
oh, okay.
No.
Did you still sleep in those barracks? Were you like in the top bunk or the middle or the bottom bunk?
I had the bottom bunk.
You had the bottom
So
bunk.
you were down
You got the guys climbing over you, going to bed.
Yeah, well, Tom,
Why,
in,
did
and
you
the
pick
worst
that
part,
or you
the
were?
worst part about it was too, when the guys at night before they went to bed, they'd be sitting around talking, and they're all sitting on the bottom bunk.
Yeah. And you want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, they were saying that you had shifts 4 on, 8 off, 4 on,
Yeah.
8 off. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So you slept all kinds of days. It didn't matter what day it was, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
what
Yeah.
hour that was.
Yeah.
It was like whenever.
And Uncle Tom always had the duty, right before me, I always had to relieve him
Uh-huh,
of the duty.
uh-huh.
In a way that, so it was the other way around.
Oh, so.
Oh, he
I had
never
the
showed
duty,
up.
and Uncle Tom was supposed to relieve me.
Uh-huh.
So you're supposed to go down below and wake your relief a half hour before it is. So I'd get on and wake him, wouldn't show up. I'd have to get on and wake him, and he's getting mad at me because I'm waiting, and he's supposed to relieve me.
Yeah.
and wait a minute, Jack. He had some voice, do the voice, Thomas,
Yeah.
Thomas.
Another time I had this, you don't remember the Pontiac I had. I had this 1952 Pontiac. It was a nice one, you know. And I had that while I was down there, down in Norfolk. And he borrowed it one night. Comes home. I don't know what time it was. Wakes me up. I had an accident. All 4 fenders were smashed in.
All 4.
All 4.
Oh my gosh.
He had tried to go someplace where he shouldn't have.
Right.
There was cars on each side. Oh, I smashed your car.
Jeez.
Well, who was it up the mountains?
I Huh?
Tom O'Shea,
Oh,
who took your car up there? Did somebody take your car up there?
took my car. I don't remember.
I know they took the little car, what do you call them, cars?
I don't remember that, but I.
Bugs?
I do remember both time, and that was a nice Pontiac,
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't new, it was a couple of years old, but it was in good shape.
Yeah.
So, all four fenders were smashed in.
Oh, what is it?
With his adventures.
Was that Tom, with Tom O'Shea up the mountains?
I remember,
Did he up into the tree? Oh, God, it was a long, long time ago.
I don't know what
Yeah, Tom O'Shea was up, yes, because him and Tom went down to the hill to visit, what was that guy's name down there? With the mountains? What was that
Bub?
guy's name?
Bub? Sam?
I could see him. That had a cabin down,
Oh,
right
down
there.
from us?
Compton's?
Oh, no, it was Sam.
Dominic. Was there a
That was
Dominic?
Sam.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Down from us, that's, you're talking about when O'Shea was up there?
Yes, yes.
Him and Richard were down.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's right, we had, he didn't take the cars. He took the little, dirt bikes.
Oh,
God, yes.
They rode the dirt bikes down.
So you had
know where
to-
Sam's.
Yeah.
Well, they were down there, they had a party going. And of course, O'Shea, he was the life of the party, you know, he got bombed down there, you know. So I don't think he didn't drive them back, he walked back.
Who, Tom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
O'Shea.
But you know what? They said Uncle Tom was going down to get the Tom, not Dad. And here's Uncle Tom walking with it.
Yeah,
Did you push it back, or did Tom?
no, I didn't, I don't,
Maybe because
I
we
don't know
sent,
what happened to them.
we sent Tom down after you and Tom O'Shea.
We were up there with all the chemicals and
Oh,
was
yeah,
on,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
you know, O'Shea's running around with a
You
BB gun,
were up there,
shooting
Jim.
the kids with a BB gun.
All of us, the friends of all the little guys. This was a time we moved.